She did it. She did it. Hello. My plan? I don't know. I wanna find a meme to draw. Hello. My plan? I don't know. I wanna find a meme to draw. Hello. My plan? I don't know. I wanna find a meme. Hello. What? Hello. Soto mate. I just realized it now. I didn't notice because I was like fixing my phone. I'm so sorry for that noise actually. Now let's test. Let's test if TTS is working before I start throwing.
Shadowski says test.
It works. All right.
Fang9029-X4N says test.
Yeah, you can hear the clanker in the background at the moment. Now I'm gonna do the Cupid claw. We know when where's Kaela's channel? I wanna do the part when you fail the run. I wanna try to find an image of it for like Kaela here. This one. Should just need this. This. The hell?
Sikuda Jabe says hello.
Hello! Hello, Sikud! So we're just gonna do this.
9029-X4N says, why is your volume so low?
My volume is so low? Seriously? My... Like my voice is low. Like low. Huh. Interesting. How about this? Am I... Do I sound fine? Do I sound human being?
Fang 9029-X4N says a bit better.
A bit better. Maybe I'm a bit louder? A bit louder, just a bit.
Back again 3676 says hello Shadow.
Hello, back again. Welcome. I am gonna do a quick Kaela artwork. Not gonna lie, I played the Cupid Claw. Here's the thing, guys. That game is surprisingly hard. You know, I think what made the game hard is not actually the getting the combo you need. What makes it really hard is actually creating the whole combo you want that works, basically. So, to be honest, when I watch Kyla's stream, like, I'll do admit that mech build is kinda, it's like high, like high risk, high reward type of build. And the fact she actually make a build of it, like, really good is amazing.
Thedia 3D says Takeo God sleep.
It's fine. It's fine. I got 4.5 hours of sleep, and it's fine. It's fine, dude. It's fine. I'm Gucci. Just gonna do my daily.
Thedia 3D says no, not the clanker.
Yeah, he's back. She's back, and you cannot stop it. Now, if I really want to draw a woman, right? If you didn't know about anatomy, my keyboard is not working for some reason. It suddenly stopped working.
Thedia 3D says who you drawing this time?
For now, I'm just gonna draw a Kyla meme, basically. And then I'm gonna finish up a comic.
You tried says damn it I am not safe from Sky streaming at random moment of the day.
Yes. Apparently, a friend of mine also said that too. Like, You're so random, dude. Why you stream at night? Sometimes you stream at night, and then sometimes you stream at the day. Can you just make a proper schedule? And I was like, that's the point. I don't have a proper schedule.
Thevia Blogashdi 3D says, well, Takeo. I am at work unfortunately. Hope you get to sleep. Thevia Blogashdi 3D says, have a nice stream, everyone.
Hey, thank you for coming in, bro. Thank you for coming in. Hope you have a nice work too, Stilex.
You tried says, why can't you just make a schedule like your OSHI?
That's a good one. You know what? That's a good one. Both of my Oshis don't make schedule. Like literally both of them. Either the taco or the blacksmith. Schedule, we don't do that here. We just announce it on Twitter like a day before we stream. You know, I just want to say something. Like as a person who been in the like you guys are like me. We've been watching anime for a very long time. You've seen a lot of animes for a very long time. Like I've seen Code Geass, Eureka 7, Gurren Lagann. The start of the Naruto franchise, I was there. I was also there when Sword Art Online was made. Blah blah blah. Have you noticed like as the years what the hell's come past? As the year comes past, anime lately has been, I don't know, like there's so many animes lately that it's so hard to find an anime that basically we are overcrowded with choice. Before, what anime was literally a niche, you know, like back in the day when I was in still in high school, right? I go to the, let us say, a store who sells anime DVDs, right? And what we just look at the cover of the anime, and then we just buy it, and then just watch it. You know what I mean here? Like we have no choice back in the day but to watch what we are given to us. Now, in the essence of the internet, it seems like it's so hard. It's way more harder to watch anime now as you get older because of there are too many choices than like we were younger. Like I have a lot of anime that I'm pretty sure people haven't seen it yet. If they have seen it, it's mostly like it's meme to that lately. Like anyone here remember Law of a Wiki? You know the guy who transforms trash into trees? No? No one? Damn. I am old. But anywho, there are some back to what I was gonna talk right now. The main point why I'm talking about old animes. When I was a kid, there were a lot of animes that I didn't understand until I
Rachel
watch
Dash Q7Y says no.
until I watch a a YouTube video about a YouTube video about it basically. Like for example, anyone here seen Evangelion? It would be so I'll be so surprised here. Not a single one of you doesn't know about Evangelion. It is way too famous. There's too many hentai in the internet. But
Lord Joboto says, is the noise gone?
what noise? What noise? But hello, Lord Joey though. But again, so I was going to say, back in the day, I watched Evangelion, right? But I didn't quite understand what Evangelion is. I just watched it as a kid because it's like big robot fighting big monster, and then I got mind blown that the big robot wasn't actually a robot,
Lord
but
Joboto says I came in earlier to some screeching. And Lord
ah,
Joboto says hello.
I see. Yeah, yes. I'm so sorry on that screeching. I didn't notice. I just I fixed it. I fixed it. Sorry. But yeah. But again, for me, when I was a kid, you know, it was like um watching Evangelion as a kid was legit plot twist after plot twist for my little brain. If you know what I mean. Because again, it started like there's this kid who's like the same age as me, who was forced to ride a robot, and you as a kid back in the day were like, oh my god, this boy's such a bitch. If I were in his shoes, I would ride that robot and feel very cool, blah 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 blah. And again, because I was a kid, I didn't understand the concept of Evangelion. I just see again, it's robot versus big monsters, right? And back in the day too, like
Mikuru20 says, yay, I can finally catch up a legend stream by Shadowski Sensei.
hey, welcome, welcome, Mikuru. But then, back as I was saying, uh, uh, additionally, right, we don't again when you're a kid, you don't understand the concept of consequences, stress, and whatnot. That's why when you grow up, you'll be like, okay, I understand Shinji now. You know, like okay, I can understand why this guy is such a bitch. So back to as I was saying, has any one of you understood the whole story of Evangelion without using ChatGPT?
Lord Joboto says, get in the robot Shadowski, or he'll make Pemelo do it.
You know what? Pemalo, go sacrifice yourself. uh, but seriously though, like a lot of I've seen a video basically that summarizes the whole story. Just the anime, the old anime, not the one that is new lately. Because again, there will be a new anime adaptation for Evangelion again for the nth time. Because Evangelion is actually a story. Like I just realized what the story all about. It's basically all the memories when I got as a kid suddenly converges together while watching this video, right? And I was like, "Oh shit, that actually made a lot of sense." You know? So, TLDR of Evangelion is the story is actually about humanity trying to survive the inevitable of the third impact. That's actually a good summary of it, and they they want to delay it as much as possible by using the kids, Shinji, Rei, and the the Russian girl. I forgot her name. And then what happened was, if you still remember the orange goop in Evangelion, basically the world leaders have decided that, you know what? You know what's the best option for us here? Is we're going to combine all of our essence into one being so that we can live forever. Which is very ironic.
Tamayo 1945 says you mean Azuka Langley.
Yeah, Zuka.
Chibi_Monocket says Halo Shadow in chat.
Hello! Hello, Chibi Manikite. Good job in yesterday's Slay the Spire game. You're amazing, bro. But seriously, back to as the story, right? So basically the story, like, Goto, as much as he is like a fucking he's actually the worst parent in all universe. you know he was like he was like legit has a reason on what he's doing.
Chibi_Monocket says it was a team effort. 07 gang up with the power of friendship.
Getting up with the power of friendship. That is true. It was like power of friendship in that Slay the Spire game. But again, Goto was like, as a father, Goto on Evangelion is not the best father. We can all agree. However, there's a big however. He wasn't actually a great leader. The fact that he didn't, he didn't agree on making all humans into like one goop. Basically, they become all soup, so they can all live forever in one identity. He figured that, aside the fact that he wants to revive Shinji's mother, he also wanted to, protect the human race by literally fighting them. Fighting the angels, I mean. He's the only guy who actually believe we can fight the angels. At least. So I was like, yeah, Goto is such a bad dude, but at least he's like, he's doing his work as a boss. It wasn't slacking off. Unlike the world leaders of CERN, was like, we cannot trust Goto. We will make our own project, and we're going to combine all essence of the world, all humans into one soup. And I like how they think they are immune to it, immune by the soupification, but in the end they all become soup. So Evangelion was legit like such a deep story about.
Mikuru 20 says soup.
It's such a deep story about what you call this thing. Like it's like a good representation about government, human resilience, and what is it to be human. Yeah, That's the best explanation I could give. You know, the reason why Goto was like very much human-ish in the whole story.
Tamayo 1945 says who I drawing this time.
I'm drawing Kyla like this because she loves play. Okay, if you see the stream title, I didn't get a lot of sleep. Why did I get a lot of sleep? I blame Kyla. Why I blame Kyla? I bought and downloaded the QP Claw game. How many hours I am already? I already spent 3.6 hours last night.
Mikuru20 says Pov of Kaela failed to propose cronying.
That is true. This is yo, yo. I, I'm gonna pin this. I'm gonna pin this actually. This is the title. This is the title I'm going to post in Twitter. Ella failed to propose to Crudy. Ah, that's actually a good one, bro. Absolutely good phrase right there.
Mikuru20 says but why?
It's really good. It fits. It fits the narrative basically of this picture. POV, Kaela tried to
Cajun Kirisu says I blamed Kaela for STS2 for me, even if I can't play it, but I watch a lot of STS2 bots and streams.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Kariso, I'm so sorry. Not gonna lie, I am so sorry. If you say you blame Kyla for STS2, I'm so sorry, dude. I'm absolutely so sorry. It was me who introduced Kyla to STS2. I was the one who introduced Kyla to Slay the Spire too. I'm so sorry. I, I am indirectly is the reason why Kyla played Slay the Spire
Cajun
too.
Kirisu says I really like watching STS2.
Yeah, that's really good though, but it's like whenever I see people blame Kyla for STS2, another part of me is like it's my fault. Damn it, it's my fault. It was me. I started the Kyla STS2 pandemic. If you remember, last January, when Kaela was like, in break, if you were here in chat, I literally said to Kyla, there's this really cool game called Slay the Spire 2.
Chibi_Manocket says I even remember the chat we were discussing it in law.
Yeah. And then Kyla was like, okay, I will ask. I will test out the game and ask if we can get the. She's gonna ask. She actually asked for permissions for the game. And then, yeah. Sorry, guys. I didn't expect that she would really like it. I sold the game as a really good multiplayer game. So she did play multiplayer a lot. You know? My god, dude. I'm pretty sure if you're watching SDS2 streams, you're watching Frost Prime, right? You also watch like Frost Prime or something.
Chibi_Monocket says needs friend for multiplayer though creep.
No, my goal for multiplayer.
Chibi_Monocket says she is doing lots of collabs here and there though.
Yeah, I actually love it. I actually love the fact they're actually doing collabs. I actually need to draw a chibi for Muna and Kaela too because they're like two of my ID Oshis. You know?
Chibi_Monocket says actually I think she could do her solo collab with herself with 2 copies WKWKWK. Chibi_Monocket says it's been a while since she did that.
Don't give her ideas. She will do that. I still remember in Reddit. So again, I'm a guy who was in Reddit. So remember when Kaela played Monopoly solo, right? Every Pimala remember like she played that one game solo, right? It actually gone to Reddit, and I like, and not unlike. It's just so sad. I mean, like people in Reddit like, would, would, would someone play with Kaela? She's so sad. She's playing Monopoly alone. This is the like a lot of people in Reddit like this is the saddest stream I've ever seen. They were actually felt so sad of Kyla playing, you know, Monopoly solo.
Mikuru20 says $10 bet she is not here now.
$10. She's not here now. Not gonna lie, I can actually check if she's not here or not. 1 second. She's not here. Yeah. Yeah, she's not here. Does she
The
look?
Jave says hey Shadow, has your X account ever been suspended? If so, how long will it take to fix?
What? What do you mean my X account suspended? It's not suspended. What?
Mikuru20 says yay I win.
Oh, is it because you didn't see me post a lot? I was just so busy that I'm not actually, got suspended or anything. I'm just literally just busy. May has been rough.
Sikuda Jave says no I just asked, cause mine get suspended.
Why suspended? Why are you suspended? I'm actually more surprised that you got suspended.
Sikuda Jave says yeah. Cajun Kurisu says I started watching VTuber last year December, so I am a newborn fan. I became a big fan of Kaela because of Minecraft and also the interactions she made with others.
Actually, I'm the same. Carissa, I'm actually the same. So, I wasn't a big. Okay, it's not I don't know Kyla. I actually know Kyla, like, before I become a big Kyla fan, you know? Because I was still like, how do you call this? I'm still like a Ina. I was still watching more on Fauna, Ina, Mume. Those are like the streams I watch a lot before. You know, I love Snot. But but Kaela is really having my fancy because again, it's the grindstone. It's the grindstone duo that gives me that
Mikuru20 says
curiosity.
Takeo before Femelo.
Yeah. And again, the reason why also I got attracted more,
Hazel-Q7Y says me too.
I got attracted to Kyla more in terms of like how she does her streams. It's actually because of Time Smith. You know, it started with the grindstone that they played a game that I played before, but it was actually the Time Smith collabs that makes me love it more. The Time Smith and the Lethal Company collabs. Like she's so like caring, you know? When she does collabs, I can actually feel she's trying her best to make the collab game fun, you know? She really tries like her very best, and that for me was like, oh wow, I can relate to her. Because why I relate to her, I play Dota 2. Everyone knows I play Dota 2 here, and I have a lot of friends of Dota 2. When I play Dota 2, or even any game in general, I think Mr. Chibi Manikite can agree here, I try my best to make the game fun for the one who is playing with me by doing stupid stuff. You know, I basically adjust my playstyle depending on, depending on what I want to achieve in the game. So if I want to win, I play a try hard hero. If I want to have fun, I play a funny thing or a funny build to make people who play with me or watch me, like, you can actually see the same for Kyla. Like for example, yeah, this a big example is yesterday. Kyla said, I want, there is she literally said in stream that she can play a strong build, but it's not fun. She wanted to make it fun by trying out all other builds because that is more fun for both the watcher and for herself. Sure, if you want to 100% the game, you can do the meta build for sure. Just go for coins and cards, and then get some treasures and whatnot. You would eventually win. It's basically like brute forcing, basically. But it's not fun if you obviously going to win. You know? And you can actually see it too. Like a big example that Kyla becomes more chaotic because she's with people that wants have fun is copy canon. As much as I don't understand what they're saying in the copy canon pala, because I'm not Indonesian, you can see that she actually released her try hard mode and go for more fun approach because the people she's with is like people who wants fun more. Like if Kyla plays with Crony, this is why Kyla and Crony is such a great dynamic. Like Time Smith is such a great dynamic. Crony wants to win, right? So Kyla adjusts to become the gremlin instead. And that's it. Basically, I relate a lot to Kyla in terms of how to play with people, like what to adjust, basically. Yeah.
Sheriff Pumpkin 4104 says howdy Shadow.
Howdy, Sheriff. Howdy. If you hear any TTS right now, yes, it's TTS.
Frontline-G7B says hi.
Oh, Hello, Berlin. Hello, welcome to the stream. I am drawing uh this one. This one, but Kaela. Because Kaela loves the game Cupid Claw, and I feel this image fits her a bit. And I also have I also pinned the title for this artwork actually. My maker.
Agent Kirisu says I was so hungry to see Kayla's stream from Deck Bed. As I was rating stream, the first one is from Teddle, you the second, and I started following you after it.
I'm surprised people follow me actually. Like it, like the first question in my mind when people watch me and follow me is like, do you enjoy watching me? And people say, yeah, they enjoy me do art. So okay, when if you guys like me drawing,
Frontline-G7B
so
says,
cool.
it feels like this drawing is sad.
It is. It is sad because the game. This is the game when you fail. This is the part of the game when you fail. However, it's the reason why it failed because the game is about this guy is playing this magical claw game, and then he's going to buy like get a ring from this magical claw game to propose to a cashier on the claw game to marry her. And yeah, this is like the
Frontline-G7B says RIP. At Denivan says hello Shadow San.
hey, hello Niven. But don't worry about the story. The story is not that bad actually because the story is
Agent
all
Kirisu
about
says Morris needs to
persistence
get a
basically.
reality check. At Chibi_Manocket says I like art and yapping is fun.
To be honest though, Morris, I like Morris. Even though you guys don't like Morris, I like Morris a lot because he is a definition of never giving up. And I relate to that, you know? Never give up.
Mikuru20 says Morris need one more ring for a successful proposal. Frontline-G7B says.
Yo, that game is actually hard, guys. Like I played the game, I only finished 2 rings. And damn, the game is like hard. So yeah, basically Berlin, this guy already proposed 7 rings already and still got shot down. So he's going to get another ring. See, the game is not that sad. It's persistence in the image of um absolutely psychotic.
Armory_01 says hi Shadow. What happened to her?
She failed to propose to Crony. So that this is what happened to her. But do not worry. She's fine.
Frontline-G7B says well, I have only a few good drawings in my closet and workspace table.
But hey, let me tell you, if you watch me and you're an artist, do not get confused. I am no professional, even though I somewhat work with professionals lately. But I'm just lucky, you know. If there's one thing I could tell you, persistence is the key. I am like Morris, you know. I tried my best and I actually got there. So me and Morris have a lot in common. Persistency. Passionate. Hell yeah. But you know, if there's something,
Lord Jobodo says professional.
bruh, I am no professional Lord Joybito. Like, me working with other people that knows what they're doing, I feel like, why am I here? That's actually my reaction every time. Like, especially this one animation I'm doing. I'm like, why am I here?
Frontline-G7B says, and I don't even sketch the stuff, and they still turned out beautiful somehow.
That's good. That's good. That's one good thing. If you draw something, you should be the first one who would appreciate it.
Mikuru20 says that's called professional.
That's you. That's called professional. I don't think so. And I don't know about that. No, no, that Vikaru. Like after this, I still like to make the comic. This one, the Evangelion comic still afterwards, and one meme. So I'm gonna draw three things today. I'm not sure how much the caffeine would
Frontline-G7B says peace and quiet is the key to good drawings.
I mean, depends on the person. Sure, peace and quiet is there, but mine is like I want to share it to someone. Basically, that's why I post it on Twitter and on YouTube, because there is this weird satisfaction for me if I get to like show it to people.
Cajun Kurisu says I wish STS2 can be played in mobile so I can play it.
Same, same. I actually wish STS2 was on mobile. I actually got that feeling lately.
Frontline-G7B says there is one mistake on the second line.
Uh, one mistake on the second line. What? What's one? I'm still like making this like the belt.
Chibi_Manakit says give it another year they will probably port it.
Yeah, I really want it to have STS mobile, to be honest, because I love.
Chibi_Manakit says though I don't know how multiplayer will work though.
I think it will be the same if they just use Google. Yeah, that's a thing, right? Like, okay. I do agree that Steam is really much the greatest platform for multiplayer because they allow
Mikuru20 says buy a Steam Deck. Done.
buy a Steam. You can be like, it's like saying, "Oh, you want to play multiplayer? Just buy a Steam Deck. Oh, you're homeless? Buy a house." That's not the point here, Mikuru.
Cajun Kurisu says I am a gotcha slave. I am playing Genshin Wu Enfield.
Genshin Wua Enfield?
Frontline-G7B says well, I don't know how to animate videos. Sadly.
What do you mean? Genshin. Bro.
Mikuru20 says WKWKWK.
What do you mean Genshin Wua Enfield? How much time do you have in your life after that? You know, I played this game called Chaos Zero Nightmare. Like doing the dailies is already like 5 hours.
Frontline-G7B says Miku.
Depending on your build, you can actually make a farming build for like so you can do it for 4 hours, right? But it's still like a lot of hours wasted. You know what I mean? Oh my god. And you played 3 gacha games. Damn.
Chibi_Manakit says Enfield dailies are actually pretty short.
Now, when you say Enfield dailies are actually very short, it you see it comes from a person who plays gacha games. I would rather have this
Chibi underscore
information.
Monocket says I finish mine sub 30 minutes usually. At Cajun Kirisu says doing dailies every day is like more or less 1 hour, but the contents are on my day off. That's why I want STS2 on mobile.
I see, I see. For me, the reason why I want STS mobile though is like I am almost like away. Like I need to pay taxes. I need to pay my health insurance. I also need to go to to the city hall or something. Like I even go out to work out, and there's like a lot of time.
Haru dash plus dash 01 says hello.
Oh, hello Haru. Welcome. Welcome Haru. Welcome my daughter. My daughter, welcome. Where was I again? Oh yeah, I have a lot of time, like in transit, and
Denimin
sometimes
says
the
hello
travel
Haru.
time is like 30 minutes to like 20 to 30 minutes.
Haru dash plus dash 01 says
And
I
I can
enjoy the game so
actually,
much. Thank you so much.
oh, nice. That's actually nice. You see, here's the thing. I've told this to a lot of people before. You deserve that gift because for me, you are very stressed out, and like
Chibi underscore Monocket
you
says hello
deserve
Haru.
the gift I gave you basically because you've been in a lot of shit lately, a lot of stress. At least you get to de-stress with that simple gift I gave you. I know it's not a lot, but at least
Haru
it's
dash
do
plus
something.
dash 01 says he helped me a lot.
Hey, that's nice. Nice though. I do like helping people.
Animated Puppet 8964 says Kayla's shadow in chat.
Hey, hello, animated puppet. Welcome. And this is why I like TTS. I'm gonna say it again. I like because of this. I don't need to look at chat to know who is chatting, and my eyes are like razor focus on the screen, which I can save more time and then make more artworks. You see, it's a win-win situation. Hell yeah. But I know you guys don't like the clanker, but you know what? Fuck you.
Haru dash plus dash 01 says by the way why Kayla like that law.
It's
At
the
Animated Puppet 8964 says humu humu.
humu humu. So Kaela, it's like this because it's pinned. Kaela failed to propose to Crony, and this is like the QP Claw game. You know, the one that Kaela played for a lot of days lately. I even bought the game. I lost 3 hours of sleep. I should actually avoid what Kyla's playing. Like it's just bad. It's just bad for my health.
20 says Planker Chan played Ala.
She won't play Dala,
Takeo
unfortunately.
underscore armory underscore 01 says also your family will think you less crazy for talking by yourself.
That is
At
true.
Haru dash plus dash 01 says poor Kayla.
Actually, that's true. Now the people in my vicinity would understand that I am streaming while working on my drawing stuff. Because apparently they understood that me drawing is equals me working. And now they won't think I am having a schizo moment because TTS TTS chat. To be honest, I don't need to make it so detailed.
Mikaru20 says test. Kara. Haru-plus-01 says Patpad TTS Chan.
Hey, you see? Only Haru
Pixie says we are
appreciate
just the voice in your head shadow.
Planker-chan.
At Cajun Kirisu says hi Kayla. Just trying if you lose focus as you said you were not looking at chat. XD. At Pixie says none of these are real.
None of you guys are real. Everyone is just back into my imagination. All this time I was just thinking alone. But also, fuck you saying hi Kyla. When you say hi Kyla, my head literally tilts to the screen. No, that's a no. I should ban that.
Cajun Kirisu says no pause. Dang it.
I should ban it. Like I should ban hi Kyla as a prompt, you know? Because my head literally looks at the screen subconsciously.
Haru-plus-01 says I hope you can open Super Chat in real soon hee.
Ah,
At Cajun Kirisu says ha 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 got him.
Haru, talking about super chat, I actually can.
Chewy_Monocket says LMAO. At Themated Puppet 8964 says evil laugh hee hee hee.
You will laugh. But to be honest, I can actually do super chat, Haru. I just disabled it for three reasons. Number one is I failed the verification for Google AdSense, but basically for Google to for me to be able to withdraw the money on super chat, because even though I send them the highest form of identification in the Philippines, aka the NBI clearance, they say invalid ID. And I thought it was like my PC or my camera and whatnot. I did it again. Basically, I did it 3 times, and so they locked me out. So rather than you guys sending me money and then I eventually cannot even withdraw it, I just like lock my super chat, you know. So I lock my super chat, but I have already people super chatted to me. But it's fine. Don't worry. It will take me 30 days to make it fix apparently for my second chance. And this time I actually prepared way better identification. I also I'm gonna use a bank statement to identify myself basically.
Cajun Kirisu says the last time was there.
Alright, I think it is good. Should I do this? Should I do this like broken thingy? Or just like this, the darkness. Hello darkness, my old friend. I'm here to talk with you again. And then the silence softly creeping. It was listening in the show.
Haru-plus-01 says broken heart do it.
No. You know what? You know what? Fuck it. It is a broken heart. You really know where to start. Fixing a broken heart. You really know what to do. Your emotional tools could cure any falls of dreams have fallen apart.
Chibi_Monocket says what would you do with Kaela SCU when you re-enable it?
I
WKWKWK.
I would panic. I would literally going to the meme.
Haru-plus-01 says so what is broken?
It is a heart. It looks like a heart, but I think it's a ring. I'm pretty sure that's a ring. But you know, let's stick with the heart. Couldn't cure any fools whose dreams are falling apart.
Cajun Furisu says it could be interpreted as Kaela is having a hard time inhaling because she ran, just foot dropping sweats. Chibi_Monocket says it's the ring you showed to Shop Chan.
I'm actually surprised. Like, you know, Kyla liked this game more than Kiki. Because let me tell you, Kiki is such an annoying game.
Mikuru20 says Sensei karaoke stream when.
I don't know when will be the karaoke stream. But to be honest, if there will be a karaoke stream, it will be all Filipino songs though. But English Filipino songs, because that's where what you call this, that's where I thrive the most. I'm really good at Filipino karaoke.
Haru-plus-01 says Father give me a passion for do something.
Ah no, I don't know. Haru, bro, I am the same. Again, I'm just, let me tell you, do I, the big question people ask me is, you know, I keep drawing a lot. Do I even get burnt out? Here's my answer. My honest answer. Yes, I do get burnout. Like, I legit get burnout. But
Haru-plus-01 says lol.
the problem is, I just brute force my burnout by drawing. You know? If I am burnt out, I will draw a lot. And then the burnout will disappear. You know what I mean? Like because I keep drawing and drawing, that my passion get reignited out of nowhere. So that's yo, the keyboard. Oh no, the D in my keyboard is broken. I cannot deselect. No.
Animated Puppet 8964 says that doesn't sound healthy.
It is not. It's not healthy. It is not healthy. However, there's a big however. I was born being like this. So
Haru-plus-01 says not healthy.
here's the thing. I live in a household where it's basically the theme of suck it up. You know? If you fall while running, suck it up, continue running. You know? If you fail while doing something, suck it up, keep trying.
Haru-plus-01 says Father Mr. Undo Doko.
True! I have, oh my god, I have TTS Chan, but Mr. Undo got forgotten.
Cajun Furisu says can you sing The Love of My Life by South Border where the high pitch part?
Love of my life? One second. Let me put Mr. Undo first.
Mikuru20 says keyboard kun adios.
Add source window. Mr. Undo. Mr. Undo. Okay. He's here. Where did I put Mr. Undo? Like over here, maybe? Just like over here. Here. Standing here, I real. Oh, what the fuck? Why are you black? Filters. Add Luma.
Haru-plus-01 says hello I miss you Mr. Undo.
And cut that, Mr. Undo. So what was the what's the song again? I think I'll put this down below. It doesn't hurt people. Here we go. Love of my life. One second. Let me listen to that song. I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not sure about Love of My Life, actually. I'm pretty sure I've listened to all South Border songs, but... Huh. Like, give me a lyric, basically, and a music, and I would eventually sing it.
Haru-plus-01 says, honestly, Father, you can be the singer.
Don't worry. Should I go for a story time? Story time. I was actually one of the singer of a band before. Not a big band, just me and okay again. I have a best friend that is a legit singer, and I was a accompaniment. I was playing the piano. Now one time, my best friend, my singer best friend was like, dude, my my backup singer is absent. Can you replace her for me? I was like, what? Why me? I was like, as much as you are really good at the piano, I am very much confident with you singing with me than other people singing with me. So, for 1 week, I was singing as his backup singer, and then one day,
Cajun Kirisu says, I am no singer, but I joined choir though.
I
Animated
get,
Puppet 8964 says, Shadow Lore, let's go.
I got basically what not poach, but someone asked me to sing for their band for like every weekend for 1 month. So I did. I did sing for them for like 1 month every weekend back when I was still working. But I was more like the band was singing like Parokya ni Edgar songs. So apparently my voice is more like my voice is better in local, as they say. Like the way I sing is apparently how a good drunk singer would sing. I'm not sure if it was a compliment, but I took it as a compliment. They told me like, you actually sing like a good drunk singer. I was like, okay, you know what? I'll take it. As long as I can be labeled as a singer. Now, the reason why I wanted to test this,
Haru-plus-01 says, Humu.
the reason why I did this, because again, I was a bit
Mikuru20 says, Shadow
envious.
singing art, let's go.
I was envious with my best friend too, because my best friend is like really, like extremely good in like singing at all. I would tell you who he is, but if I tell you who he is, you would know who I am. So I wouldn't tell you guys who he
Hidden
is,
says, singing.
because if I tell you who he is again, all leads to me basically. If you know the guy I'm talking about, all roads lead to me. That's how close we are. If you know this guy, all roads lead to me. I am his uh digital manager. I am his like merch maker. I am also his backup singer. I am also his, you know, I am his immediate contact.
Cajun Kirisu says, yay, probably don't say it.
Exactly. But that's how you know that we are very like close. You know, we have a lot of friends, but most of them basically just I don't know what happened. It's quite sad. We have a lot of friends before, and then suddenly it's like the two of us are left. And for some reason, we're fine. We're actually totally fine on the fact that it's just the two of us. We're just like, yeah, we can survive together, bro. Like, yeah, we are the creative group. The only thing that he is so surprised, actually, is the fact that I began drawing. Like, that's the only thing that he was so surprised. As he said before, bro, The only what you call this? The only signs that I draw is I watch anime. He didn't expect me to draw. Damn, shadow is everywhere. I do. I do be in everywhere for sure. You know what's funny too? Like whenever there's like a festival or something and there's like karaoke, right? Like there's this weird tradition in the Philippine community that they need to have some representative, as they can say, someone that represents your family, like a singer or a dancer. And I am basically the representative of my family to sing. So what happened? Like there'll be a karaoke, like yo, Shadow, go sing. Show them what you're made of. Then I took the microphone, drunk, and then sing my theme song, Pulling El Bimbo. Also, why TTS down?
Shadowski says test.
Okay. TTS is back. I thought you guys broke TTS. It's just my internet is broke. It's my internet that is broken.
Chibi underscore Monocket says Chat Chan got sad with the top WKWKWK.
Lol.
Back again 3676 says but you sing majestic.
To be honest, you say my singing is majestic. Actually, I lost a lot of my skills.
Denivin says okay. Athenimated Puppet 8964 says hey.
Hey! But seriously, like way before, I'm really good at reaching a lot of high notes, like control my voice too. But then again, it's like drawing, right? Like singing is also a talent that you need to everyday use, or else you will lose it. So I didn't sing a lot, and then I lose my ability to sing like extremely high songs. Like for example, if any Filipino here, you guys learn. I'm pretty sure if you're a Filipino, you know about the song Magazine, right? It's a story about a guy who met a girl after years later in a magazine. Like he saw the girl in a magazine. He's so proud because she's like his ex. Yeah. So the song has this part where like it increments to the
Cajun
chorus.
says yay.
Like, iba na ang iyong ngiti, iba na ang iyong tingin, nagbago. My voice crack. Before I can get that, no problem.
Father-plus-01 says I went to the hospital and I have an ADHD father. I can't focus on my work anymore. Not finished work so much I made a new one so. Bad but in the real no one didn't force me.
Oh, don't worry, Haru. You know what's funny, Haru? I know you have ADHD. Haru, I always know you have ADHD. Even before you diagnose yourself with ADHD, I actually know you have one.
Back again 3676 says that's sad. At Mikuru20 says Planker Chan gives Sensei a better internet.
Uh, but seriously, like again, singing is a skill. If you have the talent, you must use it or you will lose it. But do I regret though that I stopped singing?
Father-plus-01 says I feel guilty.
I mean, it's fine. Like art is such a
Leo Mega
good talent.
6795 says broken heart.
Yeah, it's fine, guys.
Leo Mega 6795 says it's done by you.
But seriously, Haru, like don't feel guilty. Like to be honest, in this day and age, it will be surprise if you're a creative person and you don't have ADHD. You are pretty much such a creative person. I would be surprised that you don't have ADHD. I'm absolutely sure I have ADHD too. You know why I know I have ADHD? Because I can work and focus my work if I am streaming. If that's not a sign of ADHD, what is? But seriously though, like be, you, you need to weaponize your ADHD, Haru. Believe me, weaponize ADHD is extremely good.
Cajun Kirisu says mine I lost it long ago. Now it's rather I sing it properly or I'm out tuned. At Haru dash plus dash 01 says okay. Nuts 142 says need distraction to focus.
That's funny, right? Like that's the thing about ADHD. You need distraction to focus. Like in an in the day and age, like in the year 2000 or 1990s, they people called it being you know, being lazy, you know, or you lack focus. And now people realize it's just ADHD. Absolutely ADHD. To be honest, I'm not concerned I have ADHD. Because as long as I
Who
know how
says
to
oh?
control it, you know. Oh, Sir Iwi! Hello!
Haru dash plus dash 01 says I scared people to disappoint me father.
Here's the thing you need to realize, Haru. Each and every person in this world have disappointed
Shrew says
someone
Haru.
one way or another, you know. So do not feel disappointed by
Haru
feeling.
dash plus dash 01 says hello bro.
Hello, bro. But again, as I said,
Shrew
do
says
not
how
be
we're doing nice.
afraid on disappointing other people because 100% sure all not a single person have not disappointed another person one way or another. That's what I'm going to tell you. So, like for example, me. I'm pretty sure there are things that Kaela is disappointed at me.
Animated Puppet
There's also
8964 says hello
things
Shrew.
that you know Kaela. I mean, there's also things that I got disappointed to Kaela. But does it stop the friendship? Does it stop my interaction with Kaela? No. It's fine to have people disappointed. It's just do not be what you call this. Do not overthink it. You know, as much as the internet represent like again Asian genes, like you need to be perfect. Everything should be pristine. As much as we are living in this kind of situation,
Mikuru
it's
20
fine.
says plain and say hello to Shrew.
Sir Wu, Sir Uwu. Why is Sir Iwi is Sir Uwu? Sir Wu.
Shrew says XDD. At Haru dash plus dash 01 says yes. At Shadowski it says Shrew.
Sir Wu. Sir Wu. Hello, Sir Wu.
Animated Puppet 8964 says SRUWU. At Haru dash plus dash 01 says Srey OWO. At Shrew says Shrewu.
Shrew, shrew. uh, like seriously, in terms of like the only thing I realize growing up is that don't don't be afraid of disappointing people, because one way of another you may have disappointed them way before you thought to disappoint them. You know what I mean? Like if you meet if you already know the person for all or beyond 1 year, chances are you're already disappointed the guy way before you think that you're going to disappoint him. You know, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who are friends right now. Sir Iwi, you know, maybe you, Haru. There are a lot of things that you're disappointed with me. But does it stop us? No. In fact, let's make it funnier.
Cajun Kirisu says I am a disappoint but still try strive living.
You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of things that you're disappointed to a person, but that shouldn't stop your relationships with him or her. Hell yeah. That's therapy right there. Very expensive.
True says I'm not disappointed on you by the way versus.
Nah, that's that thing. Like people, I'm pretty sure you have. Yeah, I'll be surprised if you're that disappointed with me on a
Cajun
thing or
Kirisu
two.
says just try to live and one day someday you get your chance.
Yeah, exactly.
Mitchell-Q7Y says Dala Saja.
Dala saja, dala saja. That's actually good. Actually, that's a good way to think about it. Dala ni saja, dala saja, with the background of the
True says FR.
Again, the main problem for Asians for sure is legit.
Tsukumoyu says Dala.
It's legit just the the culture. The problem on
Mikuru20
our
says Hey Siri play Dala. Like Kaela Kovalskia.
the big problem in our day
Farmer
and
dash
age for
plus
sure
dash
is
zero
legit.
one says what I mean is, they'll be disappointed if I don't finish the work I promised to do, or if I can't go back to drawing it, because some people are really waiting for it. Dad.
Oh, not that look at I give you example. Me, I have already told my commissioners that I cannot finish the artwork in the given specific time. I think because of circumstances. Like, is the circumstances beyond your control or something that you are guilty of? I think it's better to be honest than to like try to hide. Is what the point here is. Like for example, this comic, right? Did you know I told my commissioner? Here. I'm gonna show you right now. I'll show you right now. Look.
Cajun Kirisu says I remember Shioran had a parent that has high standard.
See? Good day,
True
bro.
says DW.
I'm so
Cheating
sorry.
usually takes
I just
stuff
saw the
much less
commission
serious
today.
than you
I am
think.
fighting for a base to stay open the last days, you see. So I apologize for the delay. No times. Yeah.
Chibi
I would
underscore
rather
Monocket says
tell
it
him
definitely is better to be honest about
honest
delays.
on what's
Most people would be
happening
understanding.
rather than trying to hide from the person. See, I'm
True says
honest. I'm honest to the person, and he ordered it when? When he ordered it at May 6th. I dodged him. It was just very hard to like focus on
Farmer
what I
dash
need to
plus
do.
dash 01 says I'm not hiding. I tell everyone, but I still feel guilty. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, if you tell everyone you feel guilty, then that's good. Yeah.
Farmer dash plus dash 01 says not commissioned by the way.
What? Yo, Haru. Yo, Haru. It's not even commissioned. What's your thoughts about this, Sir Erie? What is your thoughts about this? Is she liable to do something that is not commissioned? Is she liable to do what was promised if it's not commissioned? In your opinion, sir. In your opinion, as a person who also gets commissions left and right. Because in my opinion, I think there's no need for you to like be guilty on it. I don't know. If it's like, if it's not commission, at least you can still delay it. As long as you said it, I can't do it now.
underscore Monocket
It's
says
not like
stream is dying X.
stream is dying. No. Oh no. Oh no. Also, did I? Okay. I need to use this as my base for my. But as I'm going to say, right? Do not worry about that, Haru. There are way worse things to delay rather than, you know, if it's just a thing you need to do for a community.
True says my stream is buffering. I didn't hear you. N. At Haru dash plus dash 01 says it's a promise our father.
Yeah, I mean, it's a promise, but it doesn't. What?
Shadowski says what? Animated Puppet 8964 says okay it's back. At Mikuru20 says YouTube weird again Onayo. At Chibi underscore Monocket says I think it's okay now. At Shadowski X says okay let me fix my internet. At Shrew says we are so back. Nuts142 says joke time. Why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7 8 9. At Cajun Kirisu says I think it's good now. Haru dash plus dash 01 says it's okay now.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay. That's weird. Suddenly stream was like, I'm gonna kill myself. So here's my thoughts about your issue, Haru. Okay? It's not you didn't it's not you're not going to do what was promised. You're still going to do what was promised. It's just you were like
Haru dash plus dash 01 says but PLS say again I can't hear what you say.
eh?
Animated Puppet 8964 says loud and clear, Captain.
But again, my point here is, like, uh, as long as you tell them that there's something's happening in your life right now, there is no need for you to be guilty that you didn't do it. Unless there's something to be guilty for, if you know what I mean. Like, for example, like a commission, basically. Like, if you're doing a commission and you haven't do it, sure, you can be guilty. But I think the thing that you promise is literally just you with other people. You know what I mean? And you're putting this strain to yourself, basically. That is not good. Not good, not good.
Cajun Kirisu says as long as you update it.
Yeah, exactly.
Shrew says yeah, if you always do your best you don't need to be worried about being a disappointment. Haru dash plus dash 01 says in commission I do my best.
But I completely understand too. Like, doing some community uh artwork, and then suddenly you got busy that you cannot even do the community artwork that you promised. It's not like it didn't happen to me. It happened to me a lot before. But it doesn't mean I stopped. It's just, delayed. You cannot force things to happen in your own prerogative.
Haru dash plus dash 01 says what you do with that.
Like, an example for me that I didn't make.
Mikuru 20 says lunchtime. AKF for now.
Bye bye, Mikaru. Like, for example, an example of an artwork that I delayed so much is, like, for example, uh, the hugging mascots, right? Remember the hugging
Charles
mascots?
42 says new Kaela meme.
Uh, on the hugging mascots meme, if you still remember that era of internet before, where I was like doing, there were a lot of people asking me to do. Can you do Muna? Can you do this? And there are some people who did it before, and there's some who do it last. I was like overwhelmed. I keep saying yes. I was overwhelmed by the request. Some people paid, some people didn't. Right? Even though it took me like a week before I draw the other people, they still appreciate the fact I did it. I just told them, okay, I am doing other people's commission, and you guys need to wait for your
Haru
turn.
dash plus dash 01 says yes.
Yeah. So that's the thing you do. You said you apologize, then you don't need to be guilty. You did the right thing. You did the correct thing. You said to the people in Twitter, I'm sorry, I was busy. You good. You Gucci na, you Gucci. Relax. Relax, my Dota. You did well.
Drew says also, communication is key.
Why my head wants to make the butt shiny? Deep inside, like, I should make the butt shiny. How can I make the butt shiny? You know? Sell the cake. I need to sell the cake, guys.
Haru dash plus dash 01 says lol.
You know, whenever I see like a sad, hey, do you guys have like a theme song on every sad moment? You know, like in your mind, that like a music plays in your mind whenever you're a sad moment. My theme song is literally the Naruto sad meme. You know that whenever someone like Naruto is having a bad day, like it's such a stupid brain. My brain is stupid. It gives me the Naruto theme song in every sad moment.
Haru dash plus dash 01 says me is Kano. At Chibi underscore Manok it says chat chan play unravel.
Unravel to exactly. You let Okay, I'll be the amount of times I have played Unravel just to feel sad is way too much.
She says, I want to know, from Till to Till. Haru dash plus dash 01 says I love Ina version.
The Ina version, yes.
8964 says everybody heard. Cajun Kirisu says the BGM.
It's just funny, dude. Like, it's really funny just to like it always like shows up in my brain, basically. Whenever there's like a sad
True
moment.
says for me Unravel is not sad XDD.
Okay, for me, Unravel is like more of a song.
True
You
says I
listen to
always
like
sing it in karaoke's.
like and for me, Unravel is not a sad song. It's more like uh it's not a sad song. It's more like an emotional song. You know what I mean? Like any sad, any negative emotion, you sing Unravel. You listen to Unravel. If you feel depressed, Unravel. If you feel that you failed, Unravel. If you feel that if you cook
True says yeah.
if you cook something and then you suddenly burnt it, play Unravel. It's Unravel is not a sad song. It's a theme.
Chibi underscore Manok it says for real though the song that gets me is Ichiban no Takaramano Yui version from Angel Beats. At Haru dash plus dash 01 says
Wait,
yeah.
is this what I think it is? Is Ichiban no Takamono is what I think it is? Is it that Itsumochito ie a nuika? Is this the one? Cause that's the Angel Beat song that like it's just makes me go whoa, nostalgia and sadness at the same time. I'm YouTube here.
True says Brew don't talk to me about Angel Beats talk. At Haru-plus-01 says Anna on a song. Chibi underscore
Oh,
Moffat
this
says
one?
not sure but Herb sang it.
No, mine is this. Mine is Brave song. Oh, wait, is it this one? Is it the one? Is it Brave song?
Cajun Furisu says at Chibi underscore Monocket that was
Oh,
good
this one
one.
is mine. This is mine. It's a Brave song. Yeah. Oh my god, Angel Beats. That's a history
Cajun
for sure.
Furisu says no. At Chibi underscore Monocket says yeah that is good too.
It's just stupid, dude.
True says I'm still traumatized. Cajun Furisu says the guitar won.
I'm not gonna play the whole thing because I'm gonna get demonetized.
Chibi underscore Monocket says also there's memories of you from Persona 3.
Oh, Persona 3! Let's go! That's true! No, among the games, game music for me, the one
Chibi
that
underscore
hits the
Monocket says my
most.
song. At Leomega6795 says this is not really fine.
This is not really fine. Among the, what you call this, the sad music song, I mean, in-game songs, I mean. I don't know, like, I I like the Final Fantasy 8 piano sad song, if you know what I mean here. Or should I play it on the stream so that you understand what I mean? But for me though, this Kaela picture is more like Unravel than any other sad song. This is literally just Unravel. You let Tata Pokwa. This is
Chibi
Unravel.
underscore Monocket says I didn't play much of 8. True says XDD.
Okay, time to put some dark shadows on some shadowy parts. And I'm done. I'm done in, yeah, what? I finished up.
Cajun Furisu says play a little.
Play a little. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna play the music. Yeah. Showed so much, eh?
Leomega6795 says FF7 overrated.
That is true. FF7 is already. I love FF8. FF8 piano. What's up with it? Wait, what? FF8? No.
Chibi underscore Monocket says it's true. Did you ever watch the spiritual successor to Angel Beats? Charlotte. It's true says I'll go eat now. Have a
This one?
good rest of the stream free. At Aswali65 says I think I broke my ankle guy.
Ah, this one. It's FF10. It's at 8. I'm wrong. It's FF10.
Chibi underscore Monocket says GM through. Agent Kirisu says FFX hear me cry or kiss me goodbye. At Chibi underscore Monocket says oh yeah this song is used everywhere. It's true says at Chibi underscore Monocket no, I didn't watch Charlotte. At Phenamated Puppet 8964 says Aswali what happened?
I think I broke my ankle. What? Bro? How the hell you broke your ankle?
The Swally65 says my foot was already in pain but now I can't walk on it. At Chibi_Manok it says it's pretty good. It hits good but the ending is a bit rushed. Nuts142 says bruh. Hearing this makes me remember my older brother playing the game.
Question, what game you cried? I'm gonna question this. This is a question I really want to ask. What game did you teared up so much?
Chibi_Manok it says oof Andrew. Did you get an x-ray? At back again 3676 says brother pain. Swally65 says no it just happened today.
What happened today? Did you go to a doctor? It sounded so rough.
Shrew says EHH. I'll give it a try then. TYY. At Chibi_Manok it says oof.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are they gonna get
Swally65
it?
says no can't afford it.
Can't afford it. Oh.
Swally65 says sorry for interrupting. I wanted to complain but nobody else I know is awake.
No, it's fine. It's totally good, sir. It's totally good. I am more concerned on your state of being, to be honest. Because it's not. Okay, I know how it feels when you have something uncomfortable, like a broken leg. Mine was like my ears were like ringing the whole day, and you want to talk to somebody, but there's no one to talk to.
Swally65 says I'm horrible Thai law. At Chibi_Manok it says understandable. Well make sure you stay off of it and get a cold compress on it. Animated Puppet 8964 says all good man, we're here for you.
Exactly. You don't need to apologize on something that you cannot control.
Cajun Kirisu says at a Swally65 don't be Kaela, as she has healed her toenail, she got another one.
Yeah, I think it runs with the community apparently, like just tanking the pain and have it, you know, check later.
The Swally65 says this is the same foot I broke a year ago. I'm pretty sure it's also broke LMAO. At a Swally65 says broken again. At magic_is_friendship 0922 says AAAYYYOOO.
Hey yo, hello Magic Friendship. Welcome.
Back again 3676 says damn.
But seriously, it really runs in the community, huh?
The Swally65 says anyway how's everyone?
We're doing good. We're just talking about games and whatnot while I am drawing here. I'm actually close to finishing.
Chibi_Manok it says I feel that. My left leg has the propensity to get injured somehow. I also have a nickel-sized hole in my bone marrow too there.
The fuck?
Deniven says hello Andrew.
I just realized, where's my BGM?
The Swally65 says I ain't never played a Final Fantasy before but ain't that the one with Chrono and Alucard.
I don't remember Chrono and Alucard. Huh? You know what's funny? Chrono and Alucard is such a generic name in like all like Japanese R ARPGs. Like I'm pretty sure there's like a lot of Alucard in Final Fantasy.
Chibi underscore Monoc it says OFC not it's with Doom Guy and Mega Man. Wally65 says it's cuz Chrono from Chrono Trigger looks like Cloud and Alucard from Castlevania looks like Sephiroth.
Ah.
Wally65 says I'm so funny because I have to explain my jokes here ye.
Or be like Kaela. So funny. I like how Kyla just whenever someone makes a joke, like a pun in chat, that's so funny. Kyla is such a dork. You know? She's like, that's so funny. I'm not sure if she's actually just actually find it funny or just making you feel bad.
Cajun Furisu says XD. At Gigel-Q7Y says at Aswali65 GWS.
Hey, this look like sad enough, right? I don't need to put more details on this.
Leomega6795 says Cloud looks like Chrono. That is a bloody insult. William Schner says should NT this be Pimelo after failing to marry Ella?
I think this is
Swally65 says she didn't get it when I said she was pronouncing Coke wrong because she was saying Coke haha get it because I was implying she was saying Coke because I was implying she was coping haha get it. At Cajun Furisu says you want the nail in the coffin. Add tears. At Mikuru20 says done. Haru-plus-01 says I am back so many customers.
Is it that nice? Is it that good? You have a lot of customers?
Denibin says lol. At Chibi underscore Monoc it says WB Haru.
Welcome back, E. Yeah, this is good. There's nothing for me to add here, right? Or should I make it like more depressing by making it more small? As he did now, right? In composition art. Like it's way more better if it's like if the character is smaller around the darkness, it feels like more claustrophobic.
Back again 3676 says you can make it Haru.
Something like this, like it's more.
Swally65 says add the blue squiggly lines over her head like in the Chinese cartoons. The Swally65 says what's them called again? The Annie Moose.
Let me put a note here because people in Twitter sometimes take this out of context.
Supernova underscore 1015 says good evening bro.
Good evening.
Swally65 says isn't out of context better thought ever forkfully. William Schner says not Kaela actually proposed to Crony. Chibi_Monocket says you know this would make good art for Rain after her gacha pulls.
True. But I only have 2 hours. It's already five. It's already 1 hour and 55 minutes, and I am done. I'm done with this. I need to go to do the other artwork now. Save us, Kaela. Let's say let's put this Kaela unravel. Kaela unravel.
Agent Kirisu says draw something under the shoe. That you have to trademark it. Ataswali65 says wait stay for another 10 minutes it becomes midnight in 10 minutes and then I can do my 1000th day of Duolingo. At Chibi_Monocket says lol. At Ike Maruchia says hello Shadow.
Hello, hello Ichi. Great comic by the way, dude. Absolutely love it. I was like, whoa, why did you think about this? It's also been it's like number one post in Reddit too.
Says hello welcome. At Back Again 3676 says damn 1K day Andrew that crazy. The Swally65 says y'all posted on X in like 15. Swally65 says Shadow are you implying that you want to be her shoe? At William Schner says did you watch Ina's stream? Madness that she did the art for like 3 hours and never saved once. At Swally65 says ha the TTS said it you just got outed. At Denivan says hello Ichi.
I mean, it's Ina we're talking about. She's like a god in art. So she can do what Ina do. It's good, right? It's good. You know what? I'll just make it funny. To make it more funnier, to be honest, I really need to put the
Swally65 says I'm Aurora who else? Haru-plus-01 says Inanese goddesses kneel.
need to do the shiny butt.
The Swally65 says OMGTTS learn how to say INA and RAORA. At Haru-plus-01 says Rora is goddess to kneel. At a Swally65 says Ina.
Okay, let me first check here.
Chibi_Monocket says Marine is pretty goated with art. I like her sometimes unhinged art streams. At a Swally65 says Ro Ra. At Sixamurai-Wigglydude6963 says bro you need some GSH, also nice art. At Mikuru20 says Ina.
Bro, you need to get some help. Also, nice art. Thank you. Posting it now. It's already.
Mikuru20 says Rora. Swally65 says Ina cute.
uh.
The Swally65 says I'm going to be the first to like and retweet your art just watch. At Mikuru20 says WKWKWKW.
Whoa, that's actually really good.
Ladu2593 says what is this? Some sort of secret Keiko hideout.
Why is it capital
Ivan
letters?
Lucia says oh we are at the Nippon. Haru-plus-01 says I will say it again I love your art because they can tell the story as well this so good.
What is this? Some sort of secret taco hideout? Latu, let me tell you something. You got it wrong. This is a secret Pemalo hideout. It's not even a secret taco hideout. That's the thing. It's not even a secret taco hideout. This is secret Pemalo hideout. I know. It was like, this is Pemalo's? You look like a taco. I know. I know.
Aswali65 says god freaking dang it I was second. At Aswali65 says gosh. At Williamsner says
Is it a secret? Good question. Is it actually a secret?
Lord Joboto says why jailbird here?
No. Lord Joybito, you're a, what you call this? Honorary Pemalo. You know?
Aswali65 says it's not a secret when our OSHI stocks us here. At
That is true.
20 says we
That is
all
true.
Philippines.
It's not a secret when our Oshi just comes in chat too.
65 says I bet actual money that I don't have that she's here right now. At Chibi_Manok it says don't tell anyone but there is an Otomo somewhere.
Don't tell anyone. There's an Otomo. That is true. Where's it? I wonder where's the Otomo.
William Schner says JLo. At Mikuru20 says Brems may be here too.
There's even like a jailbird. There's even a pebble that joins that comes in this chat from time to time. You know?
Haru-plus-01 says Chatini.
Chatini too. Yeah, true.
Aswali65 says Kayla hi Kayla hi how are you hi am I annoying yet hi Kayla hi how are you? You_tried says Subatomo here. You_tried says totally not Ahiho.
Totally not Ahiho. Ahijo. Kinda sus.
Mikuru20 says Andrew's broken.
Alright. I need to do this. This is like another commission. A jailbird commission. I need to do. I'm just gonna put the eyes here.
Swally65 says literally. Swally65 says guys I just got a like on my comment under an artist's art am I famous yet? As Animated Puppet 8964 says Shadow Screen is secretly the culmination place for all of the band. At Haru-plus-01 says woman here. At Cajun Kirisu says I already jot him shadow by saying, hi Kayla ha 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 trying to see if you lose focus ha ha ha.
I don't lose focus, what do you mean?
Says Isacat Snack Ella is so cute. At Mikuru20 says congrats.
Guys, I got a like on the comment under an art for star. I think I know whose artist name it is. Does it start with the letter S? And then ends with an EXE? I'm pretty sure. artist that like his comment starts with the letter S and ends with an EXE. I'm pretty sure. How do I know? Because that was me.
Back again 3676 says congrats Andrew. That is Swally
Well,
65
it's
says no
oh my
actually it's
god!
Limadokiisan.
It was
And Mikey Marucci
Imadoki-san.
says congrats Andrew. That is Swally 65 says who's Shadow.
Damn. I'm so sorry. I was delusional, you see. I'm trying my best. They did say me. Fake it till they make it.
The Swally 65 says JK it's you.
No, I'm just kidding though. No, I'm gonna do this. You know? Let me first do the silhouette for the jailbird.
Chibi underscore Monok it says hi a shadow is Delulu. At Shady Mickey says Halo.
Hello, Shinimeke. Welcome to the stream with the clanker around. And also Mr. Undo. You see that? Mr. They're so small though.
20 says Halo. At Swally 65 says see it's sarcasm it's like I say one thing but I actually mean another thing because the first thing was supposedly obvious see if I explain the joke it becomes funny am I funny yet? At Chibi underscore Monok it says Kalo Shady Maki. At Swally 65 says hi Shady. At Denivan says Kalo. At Haru +01 says so small. Ike Maruchia says Kalo Shady Maki.
It's so annoying. My other keyboard is broken. I need to buy a new keyboard now.
Shady Mickey says Planker-chan and Mr. Undo should date each other.
No, we cannot let them breed. Imagine if Mr. Undo and Clanker-chan make a baby. It will be too powerful. It cannot be stopped. Mr. Undo needs to be...
Iswali 65 says I'm Slim Shady Maki yes I'm the real Shady Maki all the other Slim Shady Makis just try to attack Kayla's sushi cat base. That Williamshire says by the rain keyboard.
I'm the Slim Shady Maki.
Chibi underscore Monok it says Rain's keyboard is still available I think law. At Shady Mickey says LMAO Andrew.
The thing is that I cannot afford.
Native Puppet 8964 says WTF. At Mikuru 20 says extended till Saturday.
The problem is I cannot afford it.
Back again 3676 says LMAO. At Haru +01 says Rain keyboard.
Oh, they're very round. Okay. I got it wrong here. No wonder why does jailbird look like not like a jail. First, dito draw it round. First, we need to draw a circle for the jailbird. Very nice circle over here.
Animated Puppet 8964 says Shadow answer this, full sender block. At Lord Joboto says you could, but you won't let us fund it. At Haru +01 says YTTS Chan call Rain not Rain A. At Williamshire says it is def on the more expensive side. I saved up 175 for it and then it was 200.
Okay. Lord Choibito, I told you. Even I open super chats, I can't even withdraw the money.
And see if I can wake up in the next week because I don't think I'm going to sleep with this ankle otherwise. Good luck guys, got to do my Duolingo then bed.
Goodbye, Andrew. Also, good luck with your leg. That's kind of rough, actually.
Leo Mega 6795 says not like this.
Oh, hello, you Mega.
Williamshire says G Night Andrew. At Chibi underscore Monok it says GL Andrew. At Denivan says GL Andrew GN. At Aswali 65 says EH I can live without an ankle or two. At Cajun Kurisu says GL. At Mikuru20 says GN Andrew. Animated Puppet 8964 says GN Andrew. Ike Maruchia says GL Andrew. Back again 3676 says Boi Andrew.
1 second.
William Schner says I performed cheap surgery winking face. At Shady Mickey says GN Andrew.
I perform cheap surgery? What?
Iswali65 says praying hands emoji, waving hand emoji, hammer emoji. At William Schner says perform.
I like how you. I thought the TTS suddenly read emotes out of nowhere. I actually look at chat. I was like, what the fuck? Andrew, nice one, nice one. That was good. That was good. I really thought that you broke the TTS and bypassed the reading the emote filter.
Karu-plus-01 says I am confused about what chat talking.
Don't worry, I'm the same.
Swally65 says no okay you don't understand I literally say emojis out loud in real life when I'm trying to be annoying.
Don't worry.
Iswali65 says most commonly saluting emoji and praying hands emoji and upside down smiley face emoji.
Meanwhile, I say kek to people. I say like I literally say whenever like when I with my best friend, the singer best friend, I suddenly go kek. It's like, what do you mean kek? Oh,
Cajun
yeah,
Priest says colon D.
colon D. Colon D's nuts.
Shady Mickey says exclamation point question mark dot. At Mikuru20 says laughing face. At Cajun Kirisu says knew it ha 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 ha. At Iswali65 says I had my Uber L33T phase and said Rappelmau and also wait I said I'm sleepy by timing by.
Such a thick ass bird. I think you should be more.
Mikuru20 says katakana middle dot o katakana middle dot.
Katakana? What? That's a katakana?
William Schner says DEZ nuts got censored we actually live in 1984. At Shady Mickey says I am eating chicken with mango and rice. At Haru-plus-01 says Tsu begging. At Mikuru20 says.
I like how the bot when Mikuru put the ASCII text file, the bot was like, nah, I'm not reading that.
Haru dash plus dash 01 says TTS Chan Y. At Ike Maruchia says Fat Flock Jailbird.
It is a fat flock.
Shady Mickey says I have to say Uru instead of UWU. Haru dash plus dash 01 says to death. At Cajun Kirisu says at Shady Mickey it's not Friday yet to eat manga.
Oh yeah, I have a question for you guys. Who's from Southeast Asia here? I was so annoyed yesterday because you know when it's gonna rain, it becomes cloudy, right? Like it gonna go cloudy. So in my place, it became very cloudy that I believe it would rain. And
Shady Mickey
suddenly
says I just woke.
the sun was like, nah, nah, bro. After being cloudy for like 3 hours, thinking it would rain, the sun was like, fuck you, and just remove all the clouds out of nowhere. I feel so sad yesterday. Like, I was
Raymond says I
expecting
am from
rain.
Southeast USA. Shady Mickey says it rained really hard yesterday for me.
It did rain here in Cebu. It made me sad.
You underscore tried says it's annoying the sky dropping the trailer for rain for hours then went, nah. At
Exactly.
Niku20 says betrayed by weather. At Animated Puppet 8964 says it's raining currently. At Cajun Kirisu says it started raining now. At you underscore tried says then when it's freaking sunny, rain comes.
Now, today it's
Pixie says
it's
lol
been
saying
cloudy.
it's so cloudy
So
and the
imagine
sky is
this.
so black. I
It's
even hear thunder but it not rain at all.
it's been cloudy since 12 and it's now 2 p.m. Okay? It's still cloudy. It's really just, you know, it's like literally a trailer of a movie. And it's like, nah. Nah, bro. You're not getting any rain, bro. Nah, bro. It looks
William
like
Cheer
good.
says I want some rain A2 I mean rain. Start sweating. Shady Mickey says Pico do we live close I also hear thunder and it's cloudy but not raining.
I'm surprised there's a lot of Filipinos in this chat. Impressive, actually. Oh, yeah, have you seen the video about Filipinos hate Filipinos? Not because we hate Filipinos, because we are very patriotic. Have you
William
seen that
Cheer
video?
says you didn't know this but they were actually roommates.
Damn.
Mikuru20 says Kobo denied raining.
Damn.
Haru dash plus dash 01 says Hero S raining.
Oh, that's so nice. Can you give me rain? I really want rain right now. I just want to feel the cool air breeze. You know, I've been living in the boiling water lately. It's kind of boring. Guys, give me rain.
Chibi underscore Monocket says rain is my favorite weather. At Haru dash plus dash 01 says Taco soup. Chibi underscore Monocket says until I have to drive.
Oh yeah, that is true. Rain is really nice until you drive back home or you're driving to home.
William Schnur says I like rain. Animated Puppet 8964 says it's either hot or rain, no in between.
Yeah, that's
At you_tried says usually I use the AC at 27 and it's cold as heck, but lately I turn it down to 20 and barely feel any cooler.
I need to stretch for a bit. My back hurts.
Agent Kirisu says rain rain. At Haru-plus-01 says my bad weather is winter.
I don't know how it feels to have winter. It's just an imagination for me. You know?
Shady Mickey says has it ever snowed for you, Shadow?
I don't know. Was there ever a snow in the Philippines?
Haru-plus-01 says I hate rain, not rain like that.
Did I miss the snow patch in the Philippines? Now, to be honest though,
You_tried says there are only 2 seasons in C, hot and hotter.
yeah, that is true. Although,
Shady Mickey
I
says
did
it
ask
snowed
my
in the
aunt.
Philippines once.
I did ask my aunt like how it feels to have snow. And you know what she said? She said, imagine
William Schnur says
having
I don't
the
remember, but
freezer
did you sell merch at last year's
at
CF
your
when
door.
the hololive concert was happening.
So I'm not actually sure what she means, like having the freezer at your door. But I feel like you thought it would be nice, but it's not.
Animated Puppet 8964 says Kiamat Jir Cloatus Alju.
You let the time
Shady Mickey says I went to Norway during summer and it's super freaking cold.
Wow, look at you. Shinibag, are you one of the people who are like rich actually in the Philippines? Because I've never gone out of the country. The hell you got to Norway?
William Schnur says I've lived in places where it snowed and I still wore my flip-flops and shorts.
Damn. I call that being
says
amazing.
had winter before weather around 4C. At Chibi_Monocket says it's just cold. You touch things. It's cold. Then you start slipping everywhere. At Shady Mickey says no, I'm poor.
If you're poor, how the fuck did you get to Norway?
Shady Mickey says I don't pay for anything.
I see. Understandable.
Shady Mickey says perks of being the youngest child laughing face.
That is true. That is true. Talking about youngest child. Again, I told you, I have a little brother. And my OBS died. Nice. Nice. Is chat even alive here? Chat? Chat? Are you guys alive?
Denivan says, at Phenomated Puppet 8964 says X_X. At Cajun Kirisu says we're still good. At William Schnur says will you try to go to Indo if hololive goes in another concert? At Mikuru20 says, at William Schnur says am I here? At William Schner says I don't
Okay, okay,
know.
okay.
At Giggle-Q7Y says hi. At Chiwi_Manokit says no. At William Schner says I think this IOS a dream. At William Schner says wake up shadow.
Everything is a dream. That random dream sequence. Everything is just a dream. Anyways, yeah. First question: would you go if there's another Hololive concert? I might. I might go. Maybe. I don't know. But there's a high possibility. But I need to like process my passport if that's the case.
Mikuru20 says all chatter just voice and head. At Shady Mickey says Shadow save up for a Japan trip.
Why do I sit for a Japan trip? What is in Japan? Why do I need to go to Japan? To be honest, I should actually go a country at least once in my life. That's actually true. Maybe I should save up for something. I don't know. It's a lot of like a lot of things I need to like take care
Shady
of.
Mickey says at these.
Fast. Oh. I don't know, dude. Life for me, I mean, I'm totally good with my current situation in life. You know, and if I get
William Schner says
lucky,
I've only left my country once. At Mikuru20 says go JP.
hey, that's again, if I go to JP, like, I need to like contact any relatives who are in Japan because, fun fact, in the Filipino community, or if you want to travel in other countries for your parents to
Anzu
feel
Matsuri
safe.
says Halo Shadow.
Oh, hello Anzu. Welcome, welcome. But as I said before, like, in the Philippines, we have this culture if you're going to another country, make sure you have a relative in that country that you can stay so that they would feel safe that you're there. And I can understand the consensus.
Shady Mickey says you also need to show immigration you pay taxes.
Oh, don't worry, I do pay
Mikuru20
taxes.
says no, I just go with my RL wife.
Wow. So which wife it is? The one.
Agent Kirisu says I think it's also a requirement in immigration.
But seriously though, like if I ever plan to go to another country,
Mikuru20 says not Kayla, she's a Watamate. At U_tried says having a relative there also have a benefit of getting them treating as food. At Anzu Matsuri says Shadow going to JP soon.
no
Shady Mickey says I am
planning,
going to Norway again in July if my visa gets approved.
planning but not going.
William Schner says I think if I went to JP I wouldn't make any plans, just go and see what happens. Maybe a hotel.
If I go to JP, there are three things I want to do. Number one, I want to test this thing called a hot spring. Number one. Number two, I want to go taste their legendary foods. The food thing is I really want to do in JP. I'll be honest here. It's literally just food because again, Filipino
Mikuru20
food.
says Shadow go I go.
Shadow go, I go. That's a problem, right? If I can go, the possibility is not zero, but it's also not very high.
Ike Maruchia says wish I can go to at these, but I'm broke.
Say, that's the point. I'm also broke as fuck.
William Schner says I will go and try to bring back a wife. At Shady Mickey says I might go to JP next year with my cousin, this time I have to pay out of my pocket.
Oh, no wonder you want me to go to JP. You want some allies. Understandable.
Anzu Matsuri says it would be nice if you were able to time it with holips.
That's true.
Haru-plus-01 says in my experience Osaka this good choice because people speaking English as well. Haru-plus-01 says and people so nice. William Schner says yeah let's all go to JP just a group of lost people smiley face. At Mikuru 20 says people in main city can speak English. At Shady Mickey says isn't Osaka very cold?
just just go to JP as lost people. That's actually funny. let's go to let's go to JP as lost people.
Mikuru 20 says Osaka almost same weather as Tokyo.
As far as I know, if there's something I learned watching travel videos is that there's a reason why there's an embassy in a country. So if you are there in a country and you don't know if you're lost or
Shady underscore
if you
Monopoly
need
says that.
assistance to go back to home, the embassy is your best bet to help you.
William Schner says maybe if we have a Pemelo excursion we can get Kaela to make us a Japan travel guide.
What you mean
That
per
Anzu
man
Matsuri says
excursion?
maybe come to ID instead.
That's a scary
Shady Mickey
thought.
says I wanna go to Okinawa.
Wait. Again, it would be so cool though. It would be extremely cool if you actually like.
Haru-plus-01 says if you need to feel super cold go to Hokkaido.
I don't want to be cold. I just want to be warm, and warm but not hot.
Mikuru 20 says fun fact. I go JP mainly for Chiikawa.
What? You know what? I salute you. I have my respect to you,
Mikuru 20 says
Mikuru,
go summertime.
is literally go like from 5 to like 20. Like 20 over 10. Going to Japan for Chikawa, I respect that. I highly respect that.
Shady Mickey says Henya is that you?
And yeah, is that you?
Mikuru 20 says let's make the respect zero laughing face. You underscore tried says just remember a case a guy went to Singapore to meet his friend, got lost and had to beg for food for 15 days survive, and turned out he's just 2nd Street away from the friend's house LMAO. At Haru-plus-01 says I go to JP I do not have planned.
But seriously though, I did hear like like there's a Philippine embassy in Japan, so I feel more safe, basically. I'm more concerned going to a country where there's no Philippine embassy, because at least if you ever get fucked over in the country, the embassy will
William
ship
Schner
you
says
back.
I would want to get a cool bass or guitar from JP and hopefully Steel Bay in my luggage.
Okay, I'm done with the meme. The question is, what is the background? It's gonna be so dark. I didn't know.
Haru dash plus dash 01 says thunderstorm.
Thunderstorm?
William Schner says eyes seem a little dark to me.
Yeah, that's why I removed the darkness of the eyes. Oof.
William Schner says no wave thought level. Shady Mickey says W or wave. At William Schner says 36 seconds since last Rissa stream. At Dark Quill says Ohio boys I'm a Sioux. At Wonder Chef Cook says what are jailbirds most scared of?
That's a good question. Maybe I can put this. Uh, maybe just replace the meme with this. So I just, what you call this?
Dark Quill says it was just a shitpost com. It doesn't need to be perfect, ha ha ha. At William Schner says they are most scared of no Rissa. At Shady Mickey says it explodes. Agent Kirisu says someone doing careless whisper to jailbird.
I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Ah, I know what's the background here. No, no, no. Something like that. Take everything from the inside.
Agent Kirisu says smug face of Narissa.
I think jailbirds are more concerned of Nerissa not streaming for like a few seconds.
Sorry
Nerissa,
Chikijur League 127 says you. At Mikuru 20 says karaoke stream when.
you really want me to do karaoke stream, huh?
William Schner says yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Dark Quill says yeah, that's general feeling. Narissa stream ended 2 seconds ago. Rissa Doko. Shady Mickey says me when Kaela. Agent Kirisu says aren't we the same?
Something like this. And let's put that
Mikuru20 says not me bro.
Hmm. Hmm.
Haru dash plus dash 01 says hungry I didn't eat anything in the morning. Haru dash plus dash 01 says I can't.
I gotta say, Haru.
Haru dash plus dash 01 says but now hungry. At Williamsner says Kaela doesn't disappear for just 2 seconds. She leaves us from 40 years at a time. Mikuru20 says why 40 years?
I think the lighting should be more like this. 1 second.
Williamsner says that's just what she does. Darkquill says perfect. Mikuru20 says I see 5. Memo.
Did I put the text on top? Or, no text? I'm not sure here. Hmm.
Mikuru20 says why not both? Haru dash plus dash 01 says.
There is Satoku. There is a 30 seconds.
Darkquill says that's my secret. Cap. We're always Narissa Doko.
That's the secret. We're always the risotto. Yeah, I'm gonna save this like this. Dilbert spare name. And also one without text. Done two things in a short amount of time. Very productive day today. Now I need to finish one more, and I am good. Though my jailbird is such a darker version. Have you noticed my jailbird is so dark? Should I lighten up the color for jailbird or something? Filter, color adjustments, brightness, and contrast bright. Less contrast, I guess. Okay. And then this one, it's just shade. Normal. Ah, is this better or the other one better? Shady. 30%? I go for multiply. No, that didn't work. I go for normal.
Dark Quill says usually a little more pale.
It's a little more pale, right?
Shady Mickey says Achu. At Omega 6795 says when everything you knew was a lie, kind of face.
Yeah, a little bit of pale, like this one color, right? It's a bit of pale. I just need to whiten the eyes, bro. Make it really good. I miss that town. I miss the faces you can erase. You can replace it.
01 says, do you like to watch speed paint?
I wish it now. Do you like to watch speed paint? Depends. If it's a speed paint of Ina or Raura, yes. Because I learned something. It really depends on the person's doing the speed paint, you know? It is close on how I color them, actually.
Mikuru20 says maybe someone should put Shadow singing and send it to.
Send it to Hey. You know, if you watch Ina's stream
Dark Will
today,
says yeah, this is perfect. At William Schner says Yopi likes to post her speed paintings on Twitter.
I was gonna tell you guys right now.
Haru +01 says clip and share.
I'm just gonna say this right now, right? Like, even Ina said she also sings while drawing, so it's not a isolated case. It's just an artist thing, you know. There we go.
Agent Furisu says to each of their own as they say.
Yay! 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 I found the way. Something like this, I guess. Should I put up like yeah, I think the white eye is just fine. Yeah, it's like fine. As long as like noticeable very far, you know? Something like that, yeah. Put some eye details here. Nerissa Doku. It's quite confusing. Should I go for a crying face or more of a stressed face? Maybe like shade it half for more depressive look. Hmm. I'm quite confused what I do here. The thing is, the shade is not
Patient
visible.
Kirisu says that's sweat.
Add sweat? We can.
Darkquill says if you want to hit peak jailbird engagement hours, schedule post for 10 hours from now.
Yeah, I think the sweat is like good. It's a good one. The sweat is surprisingly good. Nase. Yeah, I'm gonna post this like 10 hours from now for sure. I already posted my Kaela artwork anyways.
Haru dash plus dash 01 says, Guy, do you have how to addicted game?
Do you guys have how, huh? I'm not sure being addicted to a game is a good thing. I'm telling you right now, if you're not addicted to a game, that is way better than to be addicted to a game. Ask the gacha players in chat. The gacha players in chat have legit financial and decisional problems. And I am
Cheesy
done.
Mickey says, I get bored of games fast.
Oh yeah, me is like I don't get bored on games, but
Anzu Matsuri says, I feel called out.
but there's a big but for me. Once I finish a game, I don't have the motivation to draw. That is me in general. But I'm done with your commission, Mr. Darkquill. Posting
Haru
it a
dash plus
little
dash
later.
01 says, I need to leave from social.
Posting it at 12 p.m. I want. Ooh.
Mikuru20 says, no, most gotcha game I played EOS few months ago, laughing faced. You underscore tried says tried to earn money to whale gotcha. Then when I actually earn money, I ain't letting some gotcha take it from me.
What? You got a what you call this? An epiphany? The sense of control? Damn.
Mikuru20 says for real for real.
What? Makeup, huh?
Darkquill says magic.
Anyways, let me
Mikuru20 says I see.
let me
Haru dash plus dash 01 says wow today have a rainbow in there. Agent Kirisu says DPNDS. I grew up playing games. At Loganshire says Log Riders is going to be fun.
China Standard Time. You know what? It's fine.
Dark Quill says also set to 25th of May WW.
Oh, yeah.
William Schnur says Gina.
Why the 25th? We're at the 20th. Yeah. Just chill birthday. Alright.
Mikuru20 says Gina.
Gina? Oh, oh, damn. Okay, now to finish my whole commission arc, I need to finish this one. But before that, I need to eat lunch. I actually forgot to change this, my quote of the day.
Mikuru20 says hydration checkpoint.
Even
Please
as
have your
it
drink
is
ready.
then.
Cajun Kirisu says go. I already eaten while you were streaming earlier. Chibi underscore Monocket says quote of the day. Listen to Unravel by Ina. Mikuru20 says Ina.
Ina.
Chibi underscore Monocket says Ina. Shady Mickey says Kaela. At Mikuru20 says Kaela. Haru dash plus dash 01 says Ina. William Schnur says EOP. Shady Mickey says Kaela. Chibi underscore Monocket says Rainy H. Mikuru20 says Kayla. Haru dash plus dash 01 says Rainy. Shady Mickey says it's Kayla not Kayla you planker. Chibi underscore Monocket says Koala. Mikuru20 says Muna. William Schner says Carla Doko. At Shady Makey says Kaseki Baibu.
Bible?
Haru dash plus dash 01 says Crone. At Mikuru 20 says Crony. At Chibi underscore Monocket says Kaseki Bijou. At Shady Makey says Baibu. Mikuru 20 says Kaseki Bibu. William Schner says Bijou.
Unfortunately, I cannot play any game.
Agent Kirisu says Beep You.
Guys,
Chibi underscore Monocket says good try what. Mikuru 20 says Cecilia Green. William Schner says yes.
oh, it still works on stream. You know why I look at this? Look at my OBS right now. It's dirt.
Kaela Kovalskia says can't stop playing games. GSH.
Who
At
introduced me to
Papa-dash plus dash 01
Cupiclo?
says Baibu.
Kaela.
Mikuru 20 says hi Kaela. At Cajun Kirisu says chat is delayed in stream.
I can't even play Cupiclo. My PC just dies. Also, how did you beat?
Darkbill says WW. At Shady Makey says oh hi Kayla.
How did you beat Mech? I'm actually surprised how you beat Mech.
Kaela Kovalskia says Kukukla. MORRISSSSSSSS. At Chibi underscore Monocket says what hello Kayla. At William Schner says hi Kayla. At Denibin says hello Kayla. Anzu Matsuri says hello Kayla.
Chat is dead though, unfortunately. I don't know how to revive chat. Wait, chat revive.
Cajun Kirisu says Halo.
Actually, I love the game. I'm surprised that the Cupiclo was harder than I thought. And it's actually, it actually is like
Haru dash plus dash 01 says
more.
Halo PH left.
It needs more thinking power than I thought it would be. So I'm actually surprised that you're actually so good at the game. Wow. No!
Kaela Kovalskia says it's indeed hard laughing face.
No, it's actually true that there is a build that you can always beat the game, but it's just boring.
Kaela Kovalskia says don't let the art trick you.
And that's the thing. It looks like an easy game. Like it's so like it looks like a game that is made for kids. But once you play it,
Shady Mickey
I was
says
like,
it's not a game
yo,
for kids.
it's hard. I'm currently eating right now, by the way. I'm so sorry. Horrible to run. the more I played the game, the more I got impressed that you actually beat the game with mech. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I'm still trying to beat it with mech. I thought the free, you know, the free units would make
Kaela
good.
Kovalskia says
Yeah.
coin card packs will always give you the win, but it's not fun.
Yeah. Coin card packs, they always carry. Like, you start with coin card packs, it will carry you, but it's not fun.
Mikuru20 says, Hapsat.
The funnest build I ever
Cajun
tried.
Priest who says maybe RNG is bad.
Have you tried the puzzle build, Kyla? You know the if you get the same puzzle, they just multiply by
Connor
itself.
dash plus dash 01 says I think that kiddo play that game has big brain.
I find it fun.
Kaela Kovalskia says yes. At Kaela Kovalskia says but not that far.
The reason why I like it so much because if you have that and you have mirror, the mirror will copy the star, which actually multiply it again. So you basically have 9 stars. It's actually it's like a square root of 9. Multiplication of 9 instead than 6. That's why I got like I got the I once got a score of 5,000 because of mirror and that. I lost because I didn't think about removing other the other
Kaela
rewards at
Kovalskia
the
says
end.
my successful mech build was just a 1 out of 100 trials.
1 out of 100
At
trials.
William Schner says what do you think of the clanker, Ella? This one has survived the longest.
The Clanker by TTS Clanker using my Bluetooth speaker. But I do feel that the mecha build will work for sure. It's like it's like a combination of coin build. Like you need to put coin card pack still, and then have the little claw that will get some parts for you, and then the triple mech. Like it's just hard to combine everything because they don't give you the the rewards you need. Now that's why I was like the more I look, the more I watch your stream, the more I'm so impressed. I was like, damn, Kyle is actually good. I was playing with while you were playing, I was also playing in the background. I was like, damn, Kyle is actually really good.
Cajun Fury Sue says streamers lucka as they say.
She steals. Nah, it's not streamer's luck. She steals a lot of luck. Not a single luck for us.
Dark Quill says always has been.
Nah, can't you see? Mm-hmm. It's not responding.
William Schner says KLA is a gamer FRFR.
This is a problem. I cannot open Cupic because my PC cannot handle it yet. My VRAM is already full with just the stuff I'm doing right now. Although, is it bad that I've been eating with no rice lately? I don't know.
Mikuru20 says not that cool at all.
There's nothing I could do, but draw something new. Let me wash my hands first, and then I'm gonna do something new.
William Sure says if you don't want it, then you don't want it. Cajun Kirisu says and see you eat with no rice. You gonna get hungry later. Shady Mickey says I am getting EP how. Mikuru20 says choo choo time. Quattro Quebec says choo choo hat time. Shady Mickey says choo choo pat pat. At Anzu Matsuri says choo choo. Chibi underscore Monocket says choo 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 choo. At Pickapexby says choo choo pat pat. At Mikuru20 says choo 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 choo. At William Schner says pat pat. At Anzu Matsuri says pat pat. Haru dash plus dash 01 says get some help. At Cajun Kirisu says Kaela is
Stop!
Hawaii.
I hear you guys from across the room.
Shady Mickey says smooch.
What the hell? I hear you guys from across the room.
Anzu Matsuri says like OSHI like artists we need to do the same. At Shady Mickey says scatter. At Anzu Matsuri says scatter. At William Schner says lemao. Chibi underscore Monocket says scatter. At William Schner says scatter. At Quattro says, most friendliest. In your quote is redundant by the way, it's either most friendly or friendliest. At Mikuru20 says Steve. At Denibin says lemao.
Nah, most friendliest. It's the Filipino language. That's how you know I'm Filipino. Most friendliest. Alright. Before I end the stream, I want to do something
William
simple.
Schner says nah they are the friendliest dressed.
You're the friendly earlier. Isn't it like Kaela's badder, baddest, badaster, badasterester? I still love that clip, dude. English is such a great clip.
Mikuru20 says at least we proved that Clanker Chan is loud enough laughing face.
Rain, please! Drop! Why are you not raining? I want rain.
Quattro says get a job, Clanker. At Haru dash plus dash 01 says me too. At Anzu Matsuri says lol I love the Timesmith clip. At William Schner says all-star clip. At Haru dash plus dash 01 says Badister.
Badaster. It's such a good clip too. Yeah, so that I can draw fast, I'm gonna draw Chibi Kaela playing Cupiclo. So
Haru dash plus dash 01 says watch us Kaela. Anzu Matsuri says Chibi.
talking about chibi, by the way, I mean, there's a lot of chibis, right? I really want to do like the extreme chibi, like it's like lazy chibi, but at the same time it's very stylized. For like you put the very weird cheek.
Mikuru20 says, Akusaya Kaela, get some help. At Williamsner says she is button mashing. That's one of my favorite things VC. You can hear it in game when she mashes.
Well, that's true. You can actually see like the space bar. Like
Chibi underscore Monocket says SDs.
again, it's not okay. The thing about the game, right? If I'm going to explain to you what's my experience in the game as a gamer who does not play those type of games, it's aside that it's hard, you're also like fighting against three things. You're fighting time, RNG, and also like the game itself trying to fuck you with the different types of levels. It's very hard. Not to you lie.
Williamsner says fighting us. At Mikuru20 says maybe draw Kaela in Kaela's drawing style. Quattro Perfect says Kaela's Crayola crayon style.
No, I'm not stealing Kaela's Da Vinci artwork, you see. I am an artist. I will draw my style. But you know this...
Mikuru20 says Baku Phantom. At Shady Makey says shadow lying is bad.
What do you mean lying? What do you mean lying? You know what? Let's make it properly. At least the chibi. You know, the body should be like this big. To make it balanced, it should be this big. Right? So the hands like this. This.
Cajun Furisu says go Shinchan style. Haru dash plus dash 01 says father we need BGM.
Oh! True! The BGM! Hey, the BGM? Wait, you cannot hear the BGM? Do you hear the BGM now?
Williamsner says no.
You cannot hear the BGM? What?
Cajun Furisu says yes now. At
Okay.
Anzu Matsuri says yeah. At Williamsner says now we hear it.
Okay,
At
good.
Haru dash plus dash 01 says yes here now.
What?
At Mikuru20 says BGM very low until now.
I'm gonna make a comic, basically. A chibi comic, just simple.
Shady Mickey says I like potatoes.
It's like Ollie. Have this like device.
Miku dash U4 by says dang I lost stopping again.
Okay. This
Miku
device.
says I like hash brown.
This device allows you to see how say
Miku dash U4 by says
the
type 1 if you
person.
need help bro.
by how bright or dark or dark. The aura is
Shady Mickey says 1. Mikuru20 says 1.
who's the most unsay so in ID? The most, okay, the most. Is it
Shady
Oli?
Mickey says Rizu.
Rizu? Is it Rizu? That Oli?
William Schner says you should do a prison lineup of follow it, one without then radar, then one with radar. At Miku-U4 says Ollie. At Chibi_Manok says Ollie. At William Schner says Ollie. At Cajun Kirisu says Ollie. At Anzu Matsuri says Ollie. At Pikapexby says Ollie. At SDex_D_Pebble says Ollie. At Potter-plus-01 says Humu why so hard. At Potter-plus-01 says Ollie. At U_Tribe says who else but Ollie. At Miku-U4 says Rizu only mean queen. At Chibi_Manok says Rizu is memes. At Dark Quill says Rizu is up there, but Ollie is a whole other beast. At Mikuru20 says IOP.
Is Mona say so? Actually, the best way to show is like this. This is the guy.
Chibi_Manok says Ollie then IOP. At Miku-U4 says Yopipi just arrow. Not that unsaiso. At Shady Makey says do we need a Yabe hit tier list? Haru-plus-01 says Saiso is Kaela. At William Schner says Muna is Saiso but will be unsaiso if it's funny. At U_Tribe says Kureji. Why don't we take a sh*t together then press the flush the water at the same time? Wouldn't it be so wholesome?
What?
Ollie. At Chibi_Manok says next stream idea will rank in members Yabe ratings.
So basically, this will be Ollie and Muna.
Inamudanaka says a Dragon Ball Scouter. It's over 9,000.
Basically, like Ollie and
Anzu
Muna.
Matsuri says Ollie's remix with Pally Clip was top tier.
This Ollie.
Chibi_Manok says Kureji. I feel like a charged cannon, Ollie.
So the Ollie's aura would be like, you know, dark. Like dark aura. Say it like dark. And then Muna is like a bit light, you know.
Haru-plus-01 says but Kaela saves it for combat. Mikuru20 says so it's Ollie.
So this is Muna. So Ollie. And Muna.
U_Tribe says not dark. It's a black hole, Fanta black. Shady Makey says Muna is Saiso. William Schner says she says scissor combat but has no idea what it means.
And then, you know, he will be like, and then in the background, he will like, yo, it's like he's trying to like block the sun because how bright it is, basically. Here. And then it's gonna show Kaela in the picture.
Inamudanaka says Ollie coming with the dark clouds on the horizon. Quattropervex says text should say, to see how Saiso a person is by their aura. At Cajun Kirisu says yay, probably Kaela is the least Saiso. William Schner says Ollie is coming for sure. Cajun Kirisu says all of them are Yabe.
Now, can I say so? I think people in Twitter and Reddit could agree. And then, copy this page. And this is Kaela. Kaela in the background. Kaela playing a game. The chair. That's so fun. How about this? So this person should be a different. Let's say Zeta. Let's play. This is Zeta.
Quattropervex says Yabala isn't intentional though. Kaela is genuinely that pure and naive.
Zeta.
Connor-plus-01 says I have questions Zeta is Saiso or not. At William Schner says Pat Pat my precious princess Ella. Chibi_Monocket says Zeta is kind of Saiso too. She is clumsy Yabe, unless I miss the Yabe stuff. At William Schner says Zeta is like IRYs, Han Saiso. Quattropervex says should be, why is it so bright all of a sudden? Quattropervex says don't mean to be a grammar despot, but it RLY does make the difference sometimes.
What do you say? Why is it so bright all of a sudden? Is it? Is it? So, question, if there was a person who will make a say-so glasses, who would it be? Koyori? Maybe?
Mikuru20 says ha. At Williamshire says Yoki.
Yofi?
Williamshire says it's alien tech. At Chibi_Monocket says Koyori would make it just cause of scientist. Chibi_Monocket says but Yoki would just have it randomly.
Yeah, I think Kaela walking is way better. Yeah, Kaela just walking.
Shady Mickey says wait, Bobo isn't Saiso.
Yeah, Cowboys does not say so.
You_tried says Bobo is a brat. Chibi_Monocket says Bobo is super tacky.
You know what's funny? It will be like this. So, this is like Muna and Zeta, right? Like, there's a picture of Muna and Zeta. And what I'm going to do to make it way funnier, it's like, at the side, there's like a dark, it's like extremely dark room here. And then there's like a silhouette of Risu. Like red.
William Schnur says Kobo is someone who tries to be unsaiso, but Ali is something that Kobo could never achieve. She was born that way.
So basically, I'm gonna make Darth Vader over here. Darth Risu. Alright. TBD. You know, guys, I need to end stream. Unfortunately, I need to end stream because my mother texts me that I should get my brother from the seaport. What do you call that thing? You know, at the water port. What do you call that? When you it's like a port for boats.
William Schnur says thanks for the stream.
What you call that again? I forgot the name. Like a boat for ports.
William Schnur says big love Pamelo and Ella.
It's called like Danggaan.
Says thank you for the stream.
I actually don't know.
Says pier. That Dark Cliff
Up
says
here!
support.
Yeah, I'm
That
gonna go here.
20 says support. That Cajun Kirisu says seaport it is.
Alright.
That Chili _